Samsung has just announced that their next Galaxy Unpacked event will be held on July 10th. This comes as no surprise, as we had previously shared exclusive information about Samsung's plans for an Unpacked event in early July. Multiple sources have now confirmed that the event will indeed take place on July 10th in the beautiful city of Paris, also known as the City of Love. This choice of location is perfect, considering that Paris will be hosting the 2024 Summer Olympics later in the same month, and Samsung is one of the major sponsors of the Games. At the upcoming Unpacked event, Samsung will not only unveil their highly anticipated Galaxy Ring, the first smart ring they teased earlier this year, but also shine the spotlight on AI technology. Additionally, the Galaxy Z Fold 6 and Galaxy Z Flip 6 will be the main attractions, along with the expected introduction of the Galaxy Watch 7 and a new pair of wireless earbuds. While our sources have a proven track record, it's important to note that plans can always change. Samsung is expected to send out official invites either in late May or early June, so stay tuned for more exciting details. Apart from this, just a few days ago, the US version of the Galaxy Z Flip 6 made an appearance on Geekbench's database. It was equipped with the powerful Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor, codenamed Pineapple, and had 8 gigs of RAM. However, things have taken an interesting turn. The same model number has now been discovered with a different configuration. This time, it features the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor, codenamed Kalama, and a whopping 12 gigs of RAM. The screenshot reveals that the Galaxy Z Flip 6 is running on Android 14, which was expected. In terms of performance, it achieved a score of 1794 points in Geekbench 6 single-core test and 4486 points in the multi-core test. This situation is a bit perplexing because Samsung has typically used the latest Snapdragon chips in its foldable phones. It seems that Samsung is currently testing two variants of the Galaxy Z Flip 6, one with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 and the other with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. If the company ultimately decides to go with last year's chip, it would be an unexpected but reasonable choice. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is still a powerful processor that can handle most Galaxy Eye features while offering excellent power efficiency. Additionally, the upgrade to 12 gigs of RAM is impressive, marking the first time a Galaxy Z Flip device would have more than 8 gigs of RAM. However, it's also worth considering the possibility that someone may have tampered with the model number to make it appear as the Galaxy Z Flip 6, when in reality, it could be a Galaxy S23 Ultra. We'll have to wait for the official announcement of the Galaxy Z Flip 6 to get a clearer picture of what's going on. Samsung is fully dedicated to its new AI strategy, extending it to mobile devices, TVs, and other consumer electronics like the bespoke line. The introduction of Galaxy Eye on the Galaxy S24 series with One UI 6.1 has garnered significant attention and success. And the exciting part is that this is just the beginning of Samsung's AI journey. With the upcoming release of the Galaxy Z Flip 6 Foldable, AI will be taken to the next level. These devices are expected to come with the latest version of Samsung's custom Android interface, One UI 6.11, which will bring new AI features. While the specifics are yet to be confirmed, a recent rumor suggests that Video AI will be one of the key innovations in the upcoming update. The exact implementation of Video AI remains unclear, but it could potentially revolutionize the way we interact with videos on Galaxy devices. Imagine a feature similar to OpenAI Sora, where the device can generate videos based on user prompts. This would be a remarkable advancement, focusing on video creation rather than just photos. If this rumor holds true, it will be fascinating to see how Samsung incorporates this Video AI feature, what it can achieve, and how it will enhance the overall Galaxy user experience. Exciting times lie ahead for Samsung and AI enthusiasts alike. Meanwhile, a new leak has detailed the color and storage options of Samsung's upcoming foldables. The Galaxy Z Flip series from Samsung has always been known for its sleek and understated color options. And it seems like the trend will continue with the upcoming Z Flip 6. According to leaks, the Galaxy Z Flip 6 will be launching with a more vibrant color palette. Leaker Ross Young suggests that the Flip 6 will come in mint, silver shadow, yellow, and light blue. Additionally, crafted black, peach, and white will be the new low-volume options for this year's lineup. While mint and silver are not entirely new colors, Samsung will be renaming the existing green and silver shades from the Flip 5 for marketing purposes. These colors might have a slight variation in hue, but overall, they will remain similar to their predecessors. Unfortunately, it seems that Samsung will not be offering a lavender or purple shade for the Flip 6, as it did with the Flip 5 last year. However, there is a possibility that Samsung might introduce a couple more color options for both the Fold 6 and Flip 6 through limited channels or special edition variants in selected markets. In terms of storage, Samsung has decided to stick with the current configuration for its 2024 foldable devices. The base storage for Flip 6 will be 256 gigs, with the Flip 6 potentially offering a maximum of 512 gigs. Similar to the Galaxy S24 series, Samsung might also run a promotional offer after the launch of the Z Flip 6, doubling the storage tier for customers who pre-order. And for those of you excited for the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6, we're gonna run through the full specs design and the expected pricing to help you guys decide if it is worth the wait. For my regular viewers, you guys have seen this, so just skip to the next video. But if you are new here, then hit subscribe now and we'll get right into it. So with the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6, we get a 6.7-inch foldable 120Hz dynamic AMOLED display. Well, it's the same size as its predecessor. We're expecting improvements in brightness, color accuracy, and durability. It's coming with a resolution of 1080 by 2640, and it will of course be protected by Samsung's newest ultra-thin glass. There's also gonna be less visible creasing in the new foldable display, as well as water and dust resistance. For the external cover display, we get a 120Hz dynamic AMOLED. It is gonna be protected up by Gorilla Glass Victus. It's gonna be a 3.9-inch display with a resolution of 720 by 748, and of course we'll see all the usual improvements like increased brightness and color accuracy, as well as at the native app support for the cover display. For the selfie camera is still unknown at the moment, but it's likely it's gonna be another 10-megapixel camera. Then on the rear, it's a dual camera setup with a 50-megapixel primary camera and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide. It is going to be powered up by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 in all regions, and it's going to come up with 8 gigs of RAM and up to 512 gigs of storage. This will of course be UFS 4.1. It is coming up with around a 4,000 mAh battery. Fast charging is still currently unknown. We're hoping for some improvements to both wired and wireless charging. In terms of connectivity, we get advanced 5G, Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband support, and is of course that coming with One UI 6.1 based on Android 14. It is expected to launch from $1,050, and it's gonna launch in August 2024. So overall, the Samsung Galaxy Flip 6 is looking like a great phone that brings with it plenty of upgrades over the previous model with new cameras, better displays. In all of the new AI features, it should really improve at the general usability of the phone, and a bigger cover display along with a much brighter inner display is a great improvement to an already popular series. While it has all of these upgrades, it is still relatively similar to its predecessor. So this means anyone with the Z Flip 5 probably isn't gonna be rushing for an upgrade, but for anyone with an older Flip or looking to get their first Flip, then the Flip 6 is gonna be a great choice. Now, of course, it's still quite away from the official launch, and we're no doubt can get more and more leaks as we approach it, and of course I'll be sharing them as soon as they come in. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing in the future.